Welcome to my expat stories. This one's going to hurt in a different way. John wasn't scammed. Princess didn't lie to him. Didn't lead him on. Didn't promise him anything. She was just being nice, being friendly, being grateful for help. If you've ever convinced yourself someone's interested when they're just being polite, hit subscribe. Here's John. Right, I'm John, 62, Cardiff originally, retired teacher, English and history. And I need to tell you about the biggest mistake of my life, about Mercy, about Princess, about how I spent £52,000. Let me start with Mercy, because you need to understand what I had before I destroyed it. I met Mercy 6 years back. Tacloban, Leyte, Eastern Visayas. I'd moved there after retiring, wanted somewhere quieter than Manila or Cebu. Tacloban fit. Typhoon Haiyan had hit in 2013. City was still rebuilding, but it was recovering, growing, finding itself again. Mercy worked at a small restaurant near my flat. Carinderia, local place. Filipino food. She cooked. Rice, adobo. The smell of garlic and vinegar would hit you from the street. Warm, inviting, home cooking smell. I'd eat there most days. Lunch, sometimes dinner. She'd serve me. We'd chat about Tacloban, about Wales, about life. She was 48. I was 61. Age appropriate. She was divorced. One kid, grown son, working in Dubai, sending money home. She lived alone. Small house. Rented. She was lonely. I was lonely. We recognised it in each other. That particular kind of loneliness that comes from being at an age where starting over seems impossible, but necessary. I asked her out after 3 months. Dinner. Proper restaurant. Not her carinderia. She said yes. We went to a seafood place by the water. The ocean breeze was cool. The grilled fish smelled like charcoal and lemon. We talked for hours. About her ex-husband. Alcoholic. Left her with debts. About my ex-wife back in UK. Grew apart. Divorced 10 years ago. About second chances. About whether we believed in them. We dated for a year. No rushing. She'd come to my flat. Cook dinner. The smell of her adobo would fill the rooms. The meat tender. The sauce thick with soy and vinegar. We'd watch TV, Filipino shows. She'd translate, laugh at my confusion. I'd hold her hand, feel content, feel peaceful, feel like this was enough. This was good. I asked her to marry me after a year. She cried. Happy tears. Are you sure, John? I'm 48. I'm not young, I'm not beautiful, I'm just me. You're exactly what I want. Exactly what I need. We got married in Tacloban. Simple ceremony, City Hall. Her son flew in from Dubai. My daughter came from Cardiff. Small celebration. Dinner with family and friends. The lechon was crispy. The skin crackled when you bit it. The meat was rich, fatty, perfect. We were happy. Simple happy. Quiet happy. Old people happy. 5 years married. Living in Tacloban. She'd cook. I'd clean. We'd walk along the boulevard. The waterfront. The bay stretching out. Brown water, boats, fishermen. She'd hold my arm. Talk about her day. About neighbours. About gossip. I'd listen. Half listening, really. Content just to hear her voice. To have someone next to me. To not be alone. But I was bored. Not unhappy. Just bored. We had a routine. Wake up. Breakfast. She'd make pandesal and coffee. The bread was soft. Still warm from the bakery. The coffee was Filipino style. Sweet. Instant. We'd eat. I'd read. She'd watch TV. Lunch. Nap. Dinner. TV. Bed. Repeat. Every day. Same thing. Same conversations. Same rhythm. Safe. Predictable. Boring. Then I discovered Instagram. Yeah, I know. 61 years old and I'm on Instagram. But I was bored. I wanted to see the world. See what people were doing. I started following travel accounts. Philippine tourism, Manila, Cebu, Palawan. Beautiful places. Beautiful people. That's when I found Princess. Her account was aesthetic. Professional. Photos of Manila. Coffee shops. Libraries. Books. She was studying business management. University of Santo Tomas. One of the top universities in Philippines. Her bio said she was 23. Ambitious, focused, building a future. She was stunning. Not bar girl stunning. Educated stunning. Natural beauty. Long hair, minimal makeup, dress smart, blazers. pencil skirts, office attire. She looked like she belonged in boardrooms, in management, in success. I started liking her posts, then commenting, generic stuff. Great photo. Love Manila. Good luck with studies. She'd reply, thank you, with emojis, polite, friendly. Nothing more. Then I sent a DM, just to say I admired her ambition, that it's rare to see young people so focused. She replied, thank you so much. That's very kind. Are you in Philippines? Yeah. Tacloban. Retired here a few years back. That's wonderful. I've never been to Tacloban, but I've heard it's beautiful, especially after the rebuilding. It is. You should visit sometime. Maybe, if I ever have time. University keeps me so busy. What are you studying? Business management. Final year. Then hopefully I'll get into a good company. Start my career. We started messaging regularly. Daily. She'd tell me about her classes, her professors, her projects. I'd tell her about Tacloban, about Wales, about teaching. We'd talk about books, about business, about life goals. It was stimulating, engaging, different from my conversations with Mercy. Mercy talked about neighbours, about TV shows, about what to cook for dinner. Princess talked about futures, about ambitions, about ideas. I started helping her. She mentioned her laptop was slow, old, struggling with her coursework. I offered to buy her a new one. Oh no, I couldn't accept that. That's too expensive. Please, I want to help. You're working hard. You deserve good tools. Are you sure? That's very generous. I'm sure. Send me the specs you need. I sent her 30,000 pesos. About 500 quid. She was grateful. Thank you so much, John. You don't know how much this helps. I'll be able to finish my thesis properly now. Then it was tuition fees. She was struggling to pay. Family couldn't help. Working part-time, but it wasn't enough. She might have to drop out. Delay her degree. I couldn't let that happen. Bright girl like her, with so much potential. I sent her 60,000 pesos. About 1,000 quid. For the semester. John, this is too much. I can't accept this. You're not accepting it. I'm investing in you. In your future. Pay it forward someday, when you're successful. I will, I promise. Thank you. You're amazing. Like a father figure to me. Father figure. I noticed the phrase. Felt a twinge. Because I didn't want to be a father figure. I wanted to be more. But I pushed it down. Ignored it. Told myself friendship was enough. Helping was enough. Being appreciated was enough. But it wasn't. I wanted more. I wanted Princess. Not as a daughter. Not as a friend. As something else. As proof I was still alive. Still desirable. Still capable of attracting someone young and beautiful and smart. Mercy noticed I was on my phone more. Who are you talking to all the time? Just a friend. Young woman I met on Instagram. She's studying in Manila. I'm helping her a bit. Helping her? How? Tuition? Laptop? Just mentoring, really. Mercy went quiet. She knew. Even without detail, she knew. Be careful, John. Young women who need help from older men. Sometimes they're just being polite. Don't confuse kindness for something else. It's not like that. We're just friends. But I was lying. To Mercy. To myself. Because I wanted it to be like that. Wanted Princess to see me as more than a helpful old man. Wanted her to want me. The way I was starting to want her. Princess graduated, bachelor's degree, business management. She sent me a photo. In her graduation gown. Holding her diploma. Smiling. Radiant. Beautiful. I couldn't have done this without you, John. Thank you for believing in me. I'm so proud of you. What's next? Job hunting. I've got interviews lined up. BPO companies mostly. Good starting salaries. I'm excited. She got a job 2 weeks later. Call center. US clients. 35,000 pesos a month. About 560 quid. Good salary for a fresh graduate. She was independent now. Didn't need my help, didn't need my money. But she kept messaging. Kept talking. Kept being friendly. And I took that as interest. As her wanting to stay connected. As her caring about me beyond gratitude. I started thinking. Really thinking. About my life, about Mercy. About Princess. About what I wanted. I was 62. I had maybe 20 good years left. Did I want to spend them in boring routine with Mercy? Or did I want excitement? Youth? Ambition? Someone who challenged me intellectually? Someone who made me feel alive? I wanted Princess. I wanted to be with Princess. to build a life with her, to feel young again, to feel like I mattered. Like I was more than just an old retired teacher marking time till death. But I was married to Mercy. And Mercy was fine. She was good. She cooked. She cleaned. She was loyal. But she was boring. She was routine. She was settling. And I didn't want to settle anymore. I wanted more. I deserved more. Didn't I? I told Mercy I wanted a divorce. Just like that. Over breakfast. She was eating pandesal. I could see the crumbs on the table. On her lips, she froze, the bread halfway to her mouth. I want a divorce. I'm not happy anymore. I want something different. Different? What does that mean? Different how? Someone younger. Someone with ambition. Someone who makes me feel alive. Her face crumbled. Actually crumbled. Like watching a building collapse. Someone younger, you mean Princess. The girl you've been messaging. The one you send money to. How do you know about the money? I'm your wife, John. I see the bank statements. I know you've sent her thousands for a year, for tuition, for laptops, for graduation gifts, for whatever she needs. While I'm here cooking your meals and washing your clothes and being your boring wife. It's not like that. Then what is it like? Tell me. Because from where I'm sitting, you're leaving me for a 23-year-old you've never met in person. A girl who probably sees you as a nice old man who helped her through university. Nothing more. She wants to be with me. I know she does. Have you asked her? Have you told her you want to leave your wife for her? Have you had that conversation? I will. Once we're divorced, once I'm free. Then I'll tell her. Then we can be together. Mercy's crying now. Quiet crying. Tears running down her face. She's wiping them with the back of her hand. John, please don't do this. I love you. We're good together. We're happy. Aren't we happy? We're comfortable. That's not the same as happy. I'll change. I'll be more exciting. More interesting. Whatever you need. Just don't leave. Please don't leave. My mind's made up. I'm sorry, Mercy. I want a divorce. She fights it. Of course she fights it. We're married in Philippines. She's Filipino citizen. I'm British citizen. Philippine law's complicated. Divorce isn't simple. Isn't quick. Isn't cheap. But I'm determined. I hire a lawyer. Start the process. Annulment on grounds of psychological incapacity. That's the loophole. The way foreigners divorce Filipino spouses. Prove one party wasn't mentally fit for marriage. It's ugly, it's expensive, it takes time. 18 months. The process takes 18 months. Court appearances, psychological evaluations, documents, evidence, testimony. It's brutal. Mercy's devastated. Her son flies back from Dubai. Confronts me. What are you doing to my mother? She loves you. She's done nothing wrong, and you're leaving her for some girl on Instagram. I'm not happy anymore. I have a right to be happy. You're 62. You're acting like a teenager. This girl doesn't want you. She's being polite, and you're destroying my mother for a fantasy. He's wrong. He has to be wrong, because if he's right, I'm destroying everything for nothing, for an assumption, for a projection, for a mistake I can't take back. The divorce costs £30,000 in legal fees, plus the £22,000 I've sent Princess over the 18 months. Laptop, tuition, graduation gift, rent help when she first started working, just till I get my first paycheck. Clothes for job interviews. I want to make a good impression. Money for her mother's medical bills. I hate asking, but I don't know who else to turn to. I send it all. Every request, every need. Because I'm investing in our future, in the life we'll build together. Once I'm free, once the divorce is final, once I can be with her properly. The divorce is finalised. I'm single, free, 62 and divorced and ready to start my new life with Princess. I message her immediately. Princess, I've got news, big news. I'm divorced. I left my wife. I'm free now. We can be together, like I've wanted, like I know you've wanted too. The message sits there, delivered. The ticks turn blue. Minutes pass, an hour, 2 hours. Finally she replies, John, I need to be honest with you. I have a boyfriend, Filipino guy. My age, we've been together 6 months. I'm really happy. I thought you knew we were just friends. I never said I wanted to be with you romantically. I appreciated your help with school. You were like a mentor, a father figure. But I never promised anything beyond friendship. I'm sorry if you misunderstood. I'm staring at Princess's message. reading it again and again. I have a boyfriend. Filipino guy. My age. I thought you knew we were just friends. Father figure. Every word's a knife. Every sentence confirmation. I'm an idiot. A deluded 62-year-old idiot who convinced himself a 23-year-old wanted him. I try to salvage it, try to make her see. But the year of talking, the connection we had, the way you shared everything with me. John, you were kind to me. You helped me when I needed it. I'm grateful. But I shared things with you because you were safe. Like talking to an uncle. Someone who wouldn't judge. Someone who just wanted to help. I never meant for you to think it was romantic. An uncle. A father figure. Safe. Not attractive. Not desirable. Not romantic. Just a helpful old man who paid for things and listened and she was polite enough to keep talking to. I'm sitting in my flat. The flat Mercy left 6 months ago when the separation started. The place feels different without her. Emptier. The kitchen still smells faintly of her cooking. Garlic, ginger, soy sauce, embedded in the walls, in the cupboards. Ghosts of meals she'll never cook here again. I try one more time with Princess. What if I came to Manila? We could meet in person, talk properly. Maybe you'd feel differently if we spent time together. John, please don't. I have a boyfriend. I'm happy. I don't want to meet. I don't want to hurt you. But you need to understand. I was never interested in you that way. I'm sorry you thought I was. I'm sorry you left your wife. But that's not on me. I never asked you to do that. I never promised you anything. She's right. She never did. I look back at our messages. A year of them. Thousands of messages. Not once did she say she wanted to be with me. Not once did she hint at romance. She thanked me. She called me kind. She said I was amazing. But in the way you describe a helpful teacher, a generous mentor. Not a boyfriend. Not a future husband. I projected everything. Created an entire relationship in my head that never existed in reality. She blocks me. Instagram. Gone. Our message thread. Gone. Princess. Gone. Like she never existed. Except I've got the bank statements. £22,000 sent to someone who saw me as a nice old man. Nothing more. I'm alone in the flat. It's late afternoon. The sun's coming through the windows. Harsh. Bright. Making the dust visible. The place is a mess. I haven't cleaned properly in months. Mercy used to do it. Now there's dishes in the sink. Unwashed. The smell's starting. Sour. Stale. The bathroom's worse. The bedroom's just depressing. Empty bed. Unmade. Sheets haven't been changed in weeks. They smell like me. Sweat. Staleness. Loneliness. I try calling Mercy. Her number's still saved. Still labelled wife. Even though we're divorced now. It rings. She answers. Wary. John. Mercy. Can we talk? We're divorced, John. There's nothing to talk about. I made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Princess wasn't interested. She never was. She had a boyfriend. I was just a friend to her. Nothing more. Silence. Then, I know. You know. I knew from the beginning, John. Young, beautiful girls don't fall for 60-year-old men unless there's money involved. And even then, it's just transactional. Princess was being kind to you. Grateful. But you convinced yourself it was love. And you left me for it. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Can we talk? In person? Maybe try again? Try again? John, you divorced me. You spent 18 months fighting to end our marriage. Spent £30,000 on lawyers to prove I wasn't mentally fit for marriage. Do you know how that felt? To have my mental health questioned in court? To have strangers evaluate whether I was capable of being a wife? To be humiliated like that? Because you wanted to chase a girl on Instagram? I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking clearly. You were thinking very clearly. You wanted something new. Something exciting. You wanted to feel young. And I wasn't enough. I was boring, remember? You said that. Comfortable isn't the same as happy. Those were your words. I was an idiot. Yes, you were, and now you're alone. And you want me to fix that. Want me to come back. Want me to be your backup plan. Your safety net. After you threw me away. That's not... I just want to talk. To see you. To explain. There's nothing to explain, John. You made your choice, now live with it. Are you seeing someone? Is that why you won't talk to me? Long pause, then. Yes, I'm seeing someone. Filipino man. 50. Widower. He's kind. He appreciates me. He doesn't think I'm boring. He likes our routine. He likes cooking together, watching TV, taking walks. He likes me for me, not for being young or exciting, just for being enough. Mercy, please. Goodbye, John. Don't call again. She hangs up. That's it. That's the end. The final conversation. The door closing. Mercy's moved on. Found someone better, someone who appreciates her. And I'm here alone, in a dirty flat, at 62, having thrown away a good woman for a fantasy. The community knows, of course they know. Tacloban's small. News spreads. John left his wife for a girl on Instagram. She was never interested. He spent thousands on her. Divorced Mercy for nothing. I hear the whispers. At the market, at the mall, at restaurants. Filipinos are polite, they don't confront, but they talk. Oh, they talk and they judge. Foreigners leaving good Filipino wives for younger women. It's a cliché, a joke. And I'm the punchline. The expats I know are sympathetic. Some of them. Mate, we all think about it. The young ones. But most of us know better than to actually do it. Others are brutal. You left your wife for an Instagram girl. That's pathetic. She was never interested. Anyone could see that. Did you even meet her in person? No. Damn. You divorced your wife for someone you never even met. When they say it like that, it sounds worse. Sounds insane. Sounds like what it is. A 62-year-old man having a midlife crisis 2 decades too late. Destroying a real marriage for an online fantasy. I'm living on my pension. 1,500 quid a month. The flat's 600. Bills are 200. Food's another 300 if I'm careful. That leaves 400. Not much cushion. Not much room for error. Or for mistakes. And I've made a £52,000 mistake. That's 3 years of my pension. Gone. For nothing. I eat alone now. Instant noodles mostly. The cheap ones, 5 pesos each. About 8 pence. I boil water in a kettle. Pour it in. Wait 3 minutes. Salty. Chemical. Not like Mercy's cooking. Not like real food. But it's cheap. And I'm alone. So it doesn't matter. Food's just fuel now. Not comfort. Not love. Not home. I try cooking myself. Buy ingredients. Chicken, vegetables, rice. I follow recipes online. Try to make adobo. The way Mercy used to. But it's wrong. Too much vinegar. Not enough soy sauce. The chicken's tough. Overcooked. It doesn't taste right. Doesn't smell right. Doesn't feel right. I eat it anyway. Alone. At the dining table. The chair opposite empty. The chair Mercy used to sit in. The chair where we talk about our day. About nothing. About everything. About the comfortable, boring things I took for granted. I see Mercy sometimes. Around town. With her new boyfriend. He's Filipino, about 50. Decent looking. Normal. Age appropriate. They're walking hand in hand along the boulevard. The same boulevard we used to walk. She's smiling. Laughing. Leaning into him. Looking happy. Looking alive. Looking like she's moved on completely. Like I'm already forgotten. Already replaced. Already irrelevant. She sees me once. Our eyes meet. She doesn't wave. Doesn't smile. Just looks. Then looks away. Keeps walking. Her boyfriend doesn't even notice. Doesn't know who I am. Doesn't care. Why would he? I'm just some foreign guy. Some random expat. Nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with his girlfriend. His happy relationship. His good life. I'm tempted to approach. To say hello. To acknowledge we existed. That we had 5 years together. That we were married. That I'm sorry, but I don't. Because what's the point? What would I say? Sorry I divorced you for a girl who wasn't interested. Sorry I thought comfortable was boring. Sorry I'm alone now and you're happy. It wouldn't change anything. Wouldn't fix anything. Would just make both of us uncomfortable. Make her boyfriend ask questions. Make me feel smaller than I already feel. The nights are the worst. The flat's quiet. Too quiet. I can hear everything. The neighbour's TV. The traffic outside. Dogs barking. Roosters crowing at ungodly hours. In the UK it would be noise pollution. Here it's just life. I used to sleep through it. With Mercy next to me. Her breathing. Her warmth. Her presence making the noise fade. Making everything background. Now every sound is loud. Every creak is amplified. Every moment of silence is deafening. I can't sleep properly. I'm awake till 3, 4 in the morning, thinking, regretting, replaying every conversation with Princess, looking for where I went wrong, where I misread, where I convinced myself she wanted me. It's all there, all obvious in hindsight. She never flirted, never suggested anything romantic, never said she was interested. I just assumed, projected, created a narrative that fit what I wanted to believe. And Mercy, I think about her even more, about our 5 years, about Sunday mornings. She'd make breakfast. I'd read the news on my tablet. We'd eat together, talk, plan the day, maybe go to the market, buy fish, fresh from the boats. The fish would still be moving, gills opening and closing. She'd haggle, get good prices. We'd come home, she'd cook, the smell filling the flat, garlic and ginger and lemongrass. We'd eat, watch TV, nap. Simple, routine, boring, perfect. Why wasn't it enough? Why did I need more? Why did I need excitement, validation, youth? What did I think would happen? That Princess would fall for a 60-year-old retired teacher, that she'd choose me over men her own age, men with futures, men who weren't counting down their remaining years, men who could give her the life she wanted, not the life she'd settle for. I was a fool, a stupid, deluded fool. And now I'm paying for it. Not with money. That's gone. That's sunk cost. I'm paying with loneliness, with regret, with the knowledge that I had something good and I destroyed it because I thought I deserved better, deserved more, deserved a 23-year-old who saw me as a helpful uncle. My daughter calls from Cardiff. She knows about the divorce, about Princess. She's disgusted. Dad, what were you thinking? Mum's been dead 12 years. You finally found someone good. Mercy was lovely. She took care of you, made you happy, and you left her for an Instagram girl, a girl my age. I wasn't thinking. I made a mistake. A mistake? Dad, you spent £50,000 divorcing a woman who loved you. For someone who was never interested, that's not a mistake. That's a crisis, a breakdown, something. I know. Are you okay, really okay? Because this isn't normal, this isn't you. I'm fine. I'm just alone. You're alone because you chose to be alone. Mercy didn't leave you. You left her. You can't undo that. You can't take it back. You have to live with it. She's right. I do. I have to live with it. Every day, every meal, alone. Every night in an empty bed. Every moment of realising what I lost, what I threw away, what I destroyed for nothing. The community's moved on. The gossip's faded. There are new scandals, new foreigners doing stupid things, new stories to tell. I'm old news. Forgotten. Just another expat who left a good woman for a bad decision. Just another lonely old man eating instant noodles and watching TV he doesn't understand. I'm 63 now. It's been 8 months since the divorce. 8 months alone. I've tried meeting new women, gone on dating apps. Coffee meets bagel, Filipino Cupid. My profile's honest. 63. Retired teacher. Tacloban. Looking for companionship. The matches are sparse. Women my age mostly. Some interested. Some not. I meet a few. Coffee. Lunch. Polite conversations. But there's no connection. No spark. They're nice. I'm nice. But we're both just going through the motions. Both trying to fill loneliness with company. It doesn't work. Not for me. Maybe not for them either. I compare everyone to Mercy, to how easy it was with her, how comfortable, how right, and no one measures up. Because Mercy wasn't trying, wasn't performing, wasn't impressing. She was just being herself. And I threw that away because I thought comfortable was boring, because I wanted excitement, because I was an idiot. I think about Princess sometimes. Less now, more abstractly. Wonder if she's still with her boyfriend, if they're happy, if she thinks about me at all. Probably not. I was a year of her life, a helpful mentor, someone who made university easier, someone she was grateful to, someone she's moved on from completely. While I'm still here, still thinking, still regretting, still paying for assumptions. I turned into expectations I forced into reality that never existed. I walk along the boulevard sometimes, early morning. The bay is calm, brown water reflecting the grey sky. Fishermen are out, boats chugging. I walk where Mercy and I used to walk. Try to remember what we talked about, what we laughed about, what made those moments good. But I can't. The specifics are gone. Just the feeling remains. The warmth, the companionship, The simple joy of being with someone who wanted to be there, who chose to be there. Not because I was paying, not because I was helpful, just because I was me. And that was enough. I'm 63, alone in a flat in Tacloban, with 1,500 quid a month pension and memories of what I had before I destroyed it. £52,000 spent on a divorce and a fantasy. 5 years of marriage gone. Mercy gone. Princess was never there. And I'm here, eating instant noodles, watching the sun set over the bay, wondering why comfortable wasn't enough, why routine wasn't happiness, why being wanted for who you are isn't better than being wanted for what you provide. There's no coming back from this, no fixing it. Mercy's happy. She's moved on. She found someone who appreciates her, who doesn't think she's boring, who doesn't need her to be 23 and exciting and ambitious, just needs her to be herself. That used to be me. I used to be that person. Before I thought I deserved more. Before I convinced myself comfortable wasn't enough. Before I turned friendship into romance and destroyed everything real for something that was never there. This is my expat stories. John divorced his wife for a 23-year-old who was never interested, spent £52,000 on legal fees, and helping someone who saw him as a helpful uncle. And now he's 63, alone in Tacloban, learning that projecting romance onto friendship costs everything real and leaves you with nothing but regret and instant noodles for dinner.